everyone, I am Payal and welcome back to my channel Ganit Mathematics Classes. So in today's class we will discuss exercise 1.1. Okay, so let's get started. Number 1. Using appropriate properties, find. So the question is given here, we have to use appropriate property to solve the particular sum. Okay, so here it is given minus 2 by 3 multiplied by 3 by 5 plus 2 by 5 minus 3 by 5 multiplied by 1 by 6. Okay, as we can see in the first term and in the last term it has a common number 3 by 5 and 3 by 5. So that's why we will write this term together. Okay, first step, minus 2 by 3 multiplied by 3 by 5 minus 3 by 5 multiplied by 1 by 6, and this term we will write at last, that means plus 5 by 2. As 3 by 5 and 3 by 5 is common in both the terms, so we will take out 3 by 5 as common. Okay, 3 by 5, so we will write in a bracket. So here we are left with minus 2 by 3, and here we have left with minus 1 by 6, minus 1 by 6 plus 5 by 2. Okay, now just we have to solve it. Now before solving, which property we have used here? Okay, we have used distributive property under subtraction we have used here. Okay, so here we have to write distributive property under subtraction. Okay, so as the question it is given, use appropriate property. So inside we have to mention which property we have used to solve this sum. So now next is we have to take out the LCM of 3 and 6. The LCM of 3 and 6 is 6. Okay, so as it is 3, so here we have to multiply the numerator by 2, that means 4. Minus 6 and 6 are same, so 1 plus 5 by 2. So 3 by 5 minus 5 by minus 4 minus 1 is minus 5 by 6 plus 5 by 2. Okay, now 3 by 5, here that nothing is there, it's just multiplication. Okay, multiplication minus 5 by 6 plus 5 by 2. Now according to our BODMAS rule, so first we have to do the multiplication part. Okay, so here 5 and 5 cancel it out, and 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6. So here we are left with minus 1 by 2 plus 5 by 2. Okay, so 2 and 2, the LCM is 2 only, so minus 1 plus 5. That means our answer is 4 by 2. 4 by 2 is equals to 2. That means our ultimate answer is 2. Okay, so using the appropriate property, that means distributive property under subtraction, so we have solved this question. Okay, next, number 2 is what? 2 by 5 multiplied by minus 3 by 7 minus 1 by 6 multiplied by 3 by 2 plus 1 by 14 multiplied by 2 by 5. Okay, now we can see 2 by 5 and 2 by 5 both is present in both the terms. So we will write these two terms together. So 2 by 5 multiplied by minus 3 by 7 plus 1 by 14 multiplied by 2 by 5 minus 1 by 6 multiplied by 3 by 2. Okay, so 2 by 5 and 2 by 5 we will take it out. 2 by 5 multiplication sign, so we are left with minus 3 by 7 and plus 1 by 40. Okay, and here we have 1 by 6 multiplied by 3 by 2. Okay, now 2 by 5 multiplied by, now bracket portion we will solve. The LCM is 14. Okay, here 7 and here it is 14. So we will multiply the numerator by 2, that is minus 6 plus 1. 14 and 14 is same, that's why. So minus 1 by 6 multiplied by 3 by 2. Okay, so 2 by 5 multiplied by minus 5 by 14. It's minus 5 by 14. 6 minus 1 is 5 and minus sign is with the bigger number, so minus 5. Minus 1 by 6 multiplied by 3 by 2. Okay, now Let us make it into the simpler form. 5 and 5 cancel out. 2 and this is 7. 2 7s are 14. So here 3 2s are 6. Okay, so here in this side we are left with minus 1 by 7 minus here 1 by 2 2s are 4. Okay, so here our LCM is again 28. So minus 4 and this is minus 7. So equals to minus 11 by 28. Okay, so ultimately our answer is minus 11 by 28. But what property or which property we have used here? Again we have used here distributive property under subtraction. Okay, so here also we have used distributive property under subtraction. Hope this is clear to you. Okay, now move to the next one. Number 2. Write the additive inverse of each of the following. Additive inverse means what? If 1 is number, what should we add with 1 to get 0? Okay, so 1, if we write minus 1, so it will become 1 plus minus is minus 1 equals to 0. That means minus 1 is the additive inverse of 1. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, number 1, 2 by 8. Let x be the additive inverse of 2 by 8. See here I am writing it in very shortcut form. Okay, AI means additive inverse. Okay, so therefore x plus 2 by 8 equals to 0. As x is the additive inverse of 2 by 8, so x plus 2 by 8 must be 0. Now we have to take out the value of x. This implies x equals to, now we are taking this plus 2 by 8 to the right hand side of the equal sign. So that's why equals to minus 2 by 8. Or we can write it as 0 minus 2 by 8. So plus 2 by 8 will become minus 2 by 8 in the right side. Okay. So ultimately our answer is minus 2 by 8. That means minus 2 by 8 is the additive inverse of 2 by 8. Okay. So now number 2, minus 5 by 9. Again same process, let x be the additive inverse of minus 5 by 9. So therefore minus 5 by 9 plus x equals to 0. Okay. So minus 5, now we have to take out the value of x. So x equals to, again we have to take this minus 5 by 9 to the right side of equal sign. So 0 is there. So minus will become plus at 5 by 9. Okay, this implies x equals to 0 plus anything is same number only. So 5 by 9. That means 5 by 9 is the additive inverse of minus 5 by 9. Next is number 3. Minus 6 by minus 5. Okay. Okay, minus 6 by minus 5. We can cancel out this minus and minus. So it will become 6 by 5. Okay. So let x be the additive inverse of 6 by 5. So x plus 6 by 5 is equals to 0. Okay, so this implies we have to take this plus 6 by 5 to the right hand side of the equal sign. So 0 minus 6 by 5. So this implies x equal to minus 6 by 5. That means minus 6 by 5 is the additive inverse of 6 by 5, or we can say minus 6 by minus 5. Okay, so this is very easy. Next come to number 4. Number 4, 2 by minus 9. Again same process only. Let x be the additive inverse of 2 by minus 9. So therefore x plus 2 by minus 9 equals to 0. So this, okay, here we will write, this implies x equals to 0. Plus in this bracket, inside the bracket we have the number. So plus of this number we will take it to the right side of equal sign. So it will become 0 minus 2 by minus 9. Okay, clear to you? So 0 minus anything is that number only. So minus of 2 by minus 9. Okay. So minus and minus will be equals to plus. So this implies x equals to minus minus plus. So that's why 2 by 9. X equals to 2 by 9. That means 2 by 9 is the additive inverse of 2 by minus 9. Okay, these are really very easy. Okay, now move to the next sum. Verify that minus of minus x is equals to x. Okay, this is already given for number 1. We have to just verify it. X equals to 11 by 15 it is given. Now what is the minus of x? Okay, minus of x. So just in place of x we have to write the value. Value is what? 11 by 15. Okay. So just in place of x we have written the value. Minus is there, so it will come here also. Okay, now therefore minus of minus x. Okay, so minus symbol we have to write first. Now what is the value of minus x? See, the minus x is equals to minus 11 by 15. That means just in place of minus x we have to write this value, minus of 11 by 15. Okay, so now again minus minus is plus. Okay, plus symbol, so 11 by 15, no need to write the plus symbol. So minus minus plus, that's why 11 by 15. Now see, we have got that minus of minus x is equals to 11 by 15. And 11 by 15 means what? 11 by 15 means x again. Okay, that means x. That means minus of minus x is equals to x. We are just writing the value of each other. In place of x, we are writing 11 by 15. And here in place of 11 by 15, we have written x. Okay, as these two are equal. Okay, so here we have verified. Okay, that minus of minus x is equals to x for the value of 11 by 15. Okay, this is very easy. Just you have to write the value of x carefully, nothing else. So next term is number 2, x equals to minus 13 by 17. Okay, so similarly again we have to write minus of x. So minus of x, the value of x is what? This minus 13 by 17. So minus minus it will become plus. So 13 by 17. Okay. Now minus of minus x. So minus is there, and in place of minus x we have to write the value of minus x, that is 13 by 17. Okay. Now you can see our value of x is also minus 13 by 17. So in place of minus 13 by 17 we can easily write x, as these two terms are or numbers are equal. Okay. So here also we have verified that minus of minus x is equals to x for the value of minus 13 by 17. Okay, so these are really very easy. Next, move to the next sum. Number 4. Find the multiplicative inverse of the following. See, in this question we have few sub questions, but I have solved I think 4 sums over here, and rest I have left it for you. If you have any problem to solve this, you can just comment below. I will make another video to make you understand. Okay. Now find the multiplicative inverse of the following. What is the multiplicative inverse? We have discussed in our previous class that if x is a number, we have to multiply something with x to get the answer as 1. So what we have multiplied? 1 by x. Suppose 2 is a number. What should we multiply with 2 to get 1? Should be 1 by 2. 2 and 2 cancel out, so we will left with 1. Okay, so this only we have to find here. So again we will do same process. Let x be the multiplicative inverse, I am writing short form, of minus 13. Okay, then therefore what we can write, x multiplied by minus 13 is equals to 1. Okay, any number when we multiply it with the multiplicative inverse, we will get the answer as 1. So that's why we have taken x as the multiplicative inverse of minus 13. That's why x multiplied by minus 13 will be equals to 1. Okay. So this implies, now we have to take out the value of x. This is multiplication. Okay. So we will take this to the right side of equal side. So it will become division. Okay. Minus 13. 1 divided by minus 13, or simply we can write it as 1 by minus 13. That means the value of x is 1 by minus 13. Okay, that means 1 by minus 13 is the multiplicative inverse of minus 13. Okay, now number 2. Minus 13 by 19. Again, same, let x be the multiplicative inverse of minus 13 by 19. Okay. So therefore same, x multiplied by minus 13 by 19 is equals to 1. So again this division we have to take it to the right side of the equal side, so it will become division. So 1 is there, we will write 1 first, then multiplication sign will become division, and we will write the number exactly same. So this implies x equals to 1. Now how to do this division? Division will become multiplication, and just we have to write the opposite number. That means numerator will come to denominator and denominator will go to the numerator. Okay, so this implies x equals to 19 by 13. I think this you have learned in earlier classes. Okay, so I've done directly. Okay, now next is this. So number 4, minus 5 by 8 multiplied by minus 3 by 7. First let us multiply it, or you can do like this also, but if you multiply it then also it is correct. Okay, so minus 5 multiplied by minus 3, numerator multiplied by numerator is 5 multiplied by 3 is 15. Okay, minus minus it will become plus, and 8 into 7 is how much? 56. Okay, so this number we have converted to this 15 by 56. Okay, same process again. Let x be the multiplicative inverse of 15 by 56. So therefore x multiplied by 15 by 56 is equals to 1. Again same thing, only we have to take the value to the right side of it, equal sign. Okay, 56. 1 divided by 15 by 56. So this implies x equals to 1. How to do? So multiplication 56 by 15. This is the opposite. So x equals to 56 by 15. Okay. So 56 by 15 is the multiplicative inverse of 15 by 56. Okay. Now move to the next sum. This. Okay, same sum only. Okay, so same only, this is same as the previous one. Okay, now number 5. Number 5 is name the property under multiplication used in each of the following. So a property under multiplication we have to mention here to solve in each of the following. Okay. Number 1. Number 1 is this, that minus 4 by 5 multiplied by 1 equals to 1 multiplied by minus 4 by 5 equals to minus 4 by 5. Okay. See, here first we have multiplied this number, minus 4 by 5 multiplied by 1 equals to 1 came to the first place, multiplied by minus 4 by 5, and answer is also given minus 4 by 5. Okay, so here what has played the vital role of anyway, if we multiply the number with 1, we are getting the same result. That means this is which property? This is multiplicative identity. Identity. So what is the multiplicative identity? That when we multiply any number with 1, we are getting the same number back. Okay. Suppose here if we take an example, say 2. If we multiply 2 with 1, we are getting 2. Or if we write 1 in first place and then 2, that means 1 multiplied by 2, then also we are getting the answer as 2. That means 1 is working like a mirror. Okay, if we multiply any number with 1, we will get the same number only. Okay, so that's why it is called multiplicative identity. Okay, so this property we have used in number 1. Okay, now number 2. Minus 13 by 17 multiplied by minus 2 by 7 equals to minus 2 by 7 multiplied by minus 13 by 17. Okay, see, the position is changing. In the first, minus 13 by 17 in first position, and in the second term, it is in the second position. And okay, if we write here minus 13 by 17 as A, so here A is where? Here. Okay, multiplied by, suppose this is B, minus 2 by 7. So it became like this. Okay, A multiplied by B equals to B multiplied by A. This is which property? Okay, this is your commutative property. Commutative property under multiplication. Yes. Commutative property under multiplication. Okay, now I think you have understood this both sums. Now move to the next sum. Okay, number 3. Minus 19 by 29 multiplied by 29 by minus 19 is equals to 1. Here our answer is 1. See, the first number is minus 19 by 29 multiplied by, the second is 29 by minus 19. This number is just the opposite of this first number. Okay, minus 19 by 29, it is just the opposite of minus 19 by 29. And yes, obviously if we multiply these two numbers, so we will get the answer as 1. So this is which property? This is reciprocal or multiplicative inverse. This now only we have solved in last question. Okay, reciprocal or multiplicative inverse. Okay, so number 1 is multiplicative identity, number 2 is commutative property under multiplication, and number 3 is multiplicative inverse. Okay, now number 6. Number 6 is multiply 6 by 13 by the reciprocal of minus 7 by 16. So it has two parts, multiply 16 by 13 by the reciprocal of minus 7 by 16. So first we have to take out the reciprocal of minus 7 by 16. So let us start it. The reciprocal of minus 7 by 16 is what? Just the opposite number, 16 by minus 7. Or you can do it here, let x be the reciprocal of minus 7 by 16. So therefore x multiplied by minus 7 by 16 is equals to 1. So here now we have to take this term to the right side of equal sign, so it will become division, minus 7 by 16. So this implies x equals to 1, division will become multiplication, and just the opposite number we have to write. Okay, so x equals to 16 by minus 7. So therefore the reciprocal of this minus 7 by 16 is 16 by minus 7. Okay, so now the second part, multiply this. Multiply 6 by 17 with the reciprocal. 16 by minus 7. So just simple multiplication. It is 96 minus 91. So answer is 96 by minus 91. Okay. So read the question properly and go stepwise. Okay. So next question number 7. Tell what property allows you to compute this. Okay. So here this is 1 by 3 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 4 by 3 in bracket as this. Okay. Let it make it in simple form. A is 1 by 3 B, let it be as 6 and C equals to 4 by 3. Now it is given the left hand or the first term is given 1 by 3 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 4 by 3, or we can write it as A multiplied by B multiplied by C. As A is equals to 1 by 3, B equals to 6 and C equals to 4 by 3. Okay, and this side 1 by 3 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 4 by 3. So 1 by 3 means A multiplied by 6 is B multiplied by 4 by 3 is 6. Okay, so why we have taken ABC? To make it simple. Okay, now say tell what property allows you to compute this as this part. Okay, that means we have to tell the property which will allow you to write equals to 1 by 3 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 4 by 3. Okay, so this we have already taken out. A multiplied by B multiplied by C equals to A multiplied by B multiplied by C. Now from this line you can clearly say which property is this. This is associative property. Associative property. Under what? Under multiplication. Multiplication. So associative property under multiplication will allow us to write this. Okay, this is very easy. Okay, now come to number 8. Is 8 by 9 the multiplicative inverse of minus of 1 by 8, why or why not? Okay, so 8 by 9 is there and it is in mixed fraction form. Okay, so we have to convert into the improper fraction. So this we have learned in our earlier classes. In class 5 onwards we have learned this, how to convert mixed fraction to improper one. So we have to apply that only. So first is minus 1 by 1 minus 1 whole 1 upon 8. So we can write this number in a bracket. Let us keep minus in outside. So first aim is to make it as improper one. What is the way to make it? So first we have to multiply these two corner numbers and then add the numerator number. Okay, so 8 plus 1 by 8 equals to 9 by 8 and minus sign is there, so minus 9 by 8. Okay, so this we have taken out. Now is 8 by 9 is multiplicative inverse of this. So now we have to take out the multiplicative inverse of minus 9 by 8. So let x be the multiplicative inverse of minus 9 by 8. Okay, so therefore x multiplied by minus 9 by 8 is equals to 1. So simply we have to take this term to the right side. We know this 1 divided by minus 9 by. Okay, so 1 multiplied by 8 by minus 9, or our x is equals to 8 by minus 9. Okay, so our multiplicative inverse of this term is equals to 8 by minus 9. So it is given 8 by 9. That means this is wrong. Okay, so here we will write no, 8 by 9 is not the multiplicative inverse of minus of 1 by 8. Now it is given why and why not. So we will write because the multiplicative inverse of minus 1 of 1 by 8 is what? This term 8 by minus 9. Okay, so that's why 8 by 9 is not the multiplicative inverse of minus 1 whole 1 upon 8. Okay, now move to the next one. Number 9. Is 0.3 is the multiplicative inverse of 3 whole 1 by 3, why and why not? Again same question, just we have to take out the or convert these numbers to the simple form. So this is the multiplicative inverse of this. So again 3 whole 1 upon 3 we have to convert it to the improper one. So 3 multiplied by 3 plus 1. Okay, so 9 plus 1 by 3. This is 10 by 3. The first part we have done. Next we have to take out the multiplicative inverse of this number. So let x be the multiplicative inverse of 10 by 3. So x multiplied by 10 by 3 obviously will be equals to 1. Now we are taking the second term into the right side of the equal sign. So 1 divided by 10 by 3. So x equals to 1 multiplied by 3 by 10. Yes. So x equals to 3 by 10. Okay. So x equals to 3 by 10 we have got. Now it is in decimal form. So 0.3. 0.3 we can write it as what? If we want to write in fraction form. So for the decimal point we will write, and after decimal point we have only one digit. So 0. So 3 by 10. So both are same. So our answer is yes. Yes. As this both are same only their form is different, but the number is same only 3 by 10. So yes, 0.3 is the multiplicative inverse of 3 whole 1 by 3. Okay, I think up to here it is clear to you. Okay, now if you have any confusion, just comment below. I will make another video to make your confusion clear. Okay. Now come to the next question. This is number 10. Okay. Number 1, right? Number 1, the rational number that doesn't have a reciprocal. So, reciprocal means if x is a number, what will be the reciprocal of 1 by x? It will be if x is a number, then 1 by x will be the reciprocal of x. Okay. So, if 2, then if we take 2, the reciprocal is 1 by 2. Okay. So, it has a reciprocal. Okay. Now, we have to find a number who doesn't have a reciprocal. If we consider 0, so the reciprocal of 0 will be 1. 0 can be written as 0 by 1. So the reciprocal will be 1 by 0. Okay, but 1 by 0 is undefined. Undefined. Okay, and 1 by 0 is not a rational number. Okay, so the rational number that doesn't have a reciprocal is 0. Okay. And in earlier class we have discussed this also, that 0 is a rational number. 0 is a rational number, but 1 by 0, the reciprocal of 0, that is 1 by 0 is equals to undefined, which is also not a rational number. So that's why the answer will be 0. Okay. Now next is our number 2, the rational number that are equal to their reciprocals. Okay. So simply if we take 1. What will be reciprocal of 1 by 1? Okay. Okay. Why 1 by 1? See, 1 can be written as 1 by 1. Okay. So the reciprocal of 1 by 1 is 1 by 1. That means ultimately the both numbers are 1 only. Okay. So first answer is 1. See, here in the question the clue is given. Always I used to say that read the question properly in mathematics. In question only the clues of the answer is given. See, here the rational number that doesn't have a reciprocal number. That means only one number. Okay. Number 2, the rational numbers. Plural form it is given. That means more than one number. Now in answer we should have more than one number. So 1 we have got. Okay. What will be the another number? Let us consider minus 1. Okay. So minus 1, again minus 1 can be written as minus 1 by 1. Okay. So what will be reciprocal of minus 1 by 1? It will be 1 by minus 1. So ultimately these two numbers we can write it as minus 1, and this is also ultimately minus 1. Okay. So the reciprocal of minus 1 is minus 1 only. So we can write it here minus 1. Okay. So these are the two rational numbers whose reciprocals are equal to them. Okay. The last one is the rational number that is equals to its negative. Okay. Now negative means what? Okay. If 2 is a number, then what is the negative of 2? Minus 2. So if 5 by 3 is a number, then negative of 5 by 3 is minus 5 by 3. Okay. Now we have to find out the rational number, only one number only. Rational number that is equals to its negative. Okay. If we take 0, The negative of 0 is minus 0, or minus 0 is 0 only. Okay, so the answer is 0. Okay, so I think up to here it is clear to you. Now move to the last one. Fill in the blanks. Number 11. 0 has, just now we have discussed, no reciprocal. The numbers dash and dash are their own reciprocals. Same, just now we have discussed 1 and minus 1. The reciprocal of minus 5 is what? Minus 5 can be written as minus 5 by 1. So reciprocal will be minus 1 by 5. Okay. The reciprocal of 1 by x, where x is not equals to 0. The reciprocal of 1 by x. The reciprocal of 1 by x is what? 1 by 1 by x. Okay. Now see, this x will go to the numerator. So this will become x by 1 by 1. That means ultimately the answer is x. Okay. Now if you want to know more about this, how I have written this, or you have not understood, then comment below. I will make a video to make you understand this. Okay. The product of two rational numbers is always a. Okay. Now let us take any two rational number 2. Again and again I am taking 2 only. I think 2 is my favorite number. Okay, so let us take 5 by 2. What will be the product of two rational number? Okay, two rational numbers. So say 1 by 3. So 5 multiplied by 1 by 3 is 5 by 6. Numerator multiplied by numerator and denominator multiplied by denominator. Okay, so again it is a rational number. Okay, now let us take 0, like 0 multiplied by any number, say 44 by 51. Okay, so it will again become 0. So 0 is a rational number. This is also a rational number. The answer is also a rational number. So now let us take two negative numbers, say 7 by 9 multiplied by minus 4 by say 11. Okay, now multiplication. Numerator into numerator. 7 multiplied by 4 is 28, and denominator into denominator 99. And this minus and minus will become plus. So 28 by 99. That means again a rational number. So here we can conclude that the product of any two rational numbers is always a rational number. Okay. Now the last one. The reciprocal of a positive rational number. It is very simple. If the number is positive, then the reciprocal should be a positive. Okay. Say if we write 3. What will be reciprocal of 3? 1 by 3. Just the opposite. As 3 can be written as 3 by 1. Okay. If we write 2 by 5, the reciprocal is 5 by 2. Just the opposite one. Okay. Reciprocal. So these are positive numbers. If we write, say, what number you want to take? 100 by, say, 255. This is a positive rational number. Okay. What will be the reciprocal of this? 255 by 100. Just the opposite one. Okay, so all these are positive. So here we will write positive. Positive. Okay, the reciprocal of a positive number is a positive number. Okay, so here we have discussed thoroughly exercise 1.1. So today we will end our class here only. And if you like my class, so subscribe to my channel to get more videos of class 8. Thank you.